Hey everyone, Channel here today with a new video for the new PvP season. Early last season, I made a video on gearing, and at the time, Mastery was the main secondary stat to go for. Now in Season 15, Haste is preferred over Mastery. In this video, I'll show you how to gear yourself, why and what pieces you should be aiming to get first. So why Haste over Mastery? Haste is preferred over Mastery because even with the huge Mastery loss, which is roughly 20%, it isn't actually 20% real damage. The reason for this is having that 20% Mastery makes your darts do 20% more damage. For example, 120 damage instead of 100. As you can see, it's not actually 20% more damage, it's 12% more damage compared to having no Mastery. Of course, the number for Mastery loss isn't actually 20%. It's a little bit more than that now, especially with full prideful gear. But as I said, the difference in damage isn't that big, especially when you remember that Haste adds breakpoints to darts, making them not only tick more often, but also for more ticks. Not only this, but Haste lets you cast faster spells, such as Fear, and also gives you a lower global cooldown. As an Affliction Warlock, control is more important than damage in nearly every situation. So to summarize, Haste is better than Mastery, because it's only a minimal damage loss, but you gain a bunch of utility. So for gemming, it's pretty standard. You want to put into your yellow sockets quick gems, which give 320 haste. For blue sockets, you want to put in lightning gems, which give 160 haste and 160 hit. You should only have 3 blue sockets at any one time, however. With full gear, you can swap out 2 out of 3 of these lightning gems for shattered gems, which give 160 haste and 80 PvP power. I'll explain why later. For red sockets, you want to put in reckless gems, which give 80 int and 160 haste. Lastly, for the meta gem, use the PvP one that gives PvP power and resilience. The damage from power outscales 216 intellect, and the resilience on top of that is better than their 3% crit from the burning primal diamond gem. Generally, you want to go for socket bonuses, especially the ones with the blue sockets, such as gloves, belts, and legs. This is because as we get into full prideful gear, PvP power scales crazily well, so the power socket bonus is worth it. The easy solution to gemming is to just stack as much haste as you can, or trying to keep as many socket bonuses as you can. You only want to break these socket bonuses if you are very close to a haste breakpoint. You can view the haste breakpoints on a website like askmrrobot.com. So thirdly, professions. For humans, the best 2 professions are blacksmithing and tailoring. For every other race, the best 2 professions are tailoring and engineering. The reason why is because humans use an on-use trinket, which would share a cooldown with synapse springs from engineering. As a result, it's not worth it to pick up engineering. However, as a warlock with any other race, you will be using a PvP trinket as well as a PvP proc trinket, so the on-use doesn't conflict with the synapse springs. If you don't like tailoring and engineering because you're lazy